Zachariah Jackson, Ambassador News. Today we're talking to the Newark Water Commission. Coalition. I'm sorry.
We need to be a commission.
They need to be a commission. Newark Water Coalition, which has been out here since Newark had the crisis. What, last year or the year before last when it started?
Well, the crisis started under the Booker administration,
Okay.
when the schools were shut down because the water fountains were contaminated with lead.
Okay.
Nothing was tested to see about the residences, but soon after, Essex County shut off its water fountains in all of its buildings, all of the parks, water fountains. If you try to go to any of the parks in Newark, you're not going to be able to drink out of a water fountain.
Even
today, for that simple reason. There's a new park that just opened up, part of Wassesson, in Essex County off of Bloomfield Avenue, and they have a water filtration system.
Wow.
And it's clearly stated it's a water filtration system, and that lovely park is safe to drink in. But I wouldn't be drinking out of Branchford Park, and you most likely will not have the opportunity to do so.
So now, has the city did anything since they've been giving out water filters and things of that nature? Has anything changed in terms of water? I heard, I believe, during the mayor's State of the Union address, State of the State address, that they had changed pipes and things of that nature.
There have been a select few individuals. I believe it started in Anibal Ramos's particular neighborhood. Ridge Street was the first to get its pipes changed, so I guess having a strong neighborhood association, Forest Hill Neighborhood Association, probably helped with that. I'm not sure, but that's where the pipe changes started. So there have been some pipes changed in the area, but pipe changing has to be done in a specific manner. Because if you change a few pipes, you could push more lead into your neighbor's home. So it has to be done in a precise manner, and it has to be monitored. And I'm not quite sure about the monitoring that's going on.
Okay, and since you guys have the coalition, have y'all actually went out to have the water tested now that the new pipes are in?
We haven't gone to those specific areas, but we have been asking individuals through our Facebook site and through various different activities that we've had utilizing St. Stephen Church and St. Lucy's Church, and you can follow us on our Facebook site. The events are posted. We have been having individuals go out with testing kits so that their water can be tested. And the NDRC was kind enough to supply us with water pitchers and water filters. So those people who found that they were turned away from the city of Newark, and quite a few people were turned away and weren't able to get their filters, even when they came with identification and utility bills and things of that nature, they were able to come to us, and we were able to hand out over 200 water filters to those residents. So it's not easy, even though they're talking about, yeah, we're giving out water filters.
Sure.
It's not easy to get it. I got bucked when I went to the center, and then I went back because I handled things in a little different way.
Okay.
I was able to get my water filters, and they have pursued me to make sure that I get my water filters. And so some of my neighbors have been able to get their water filters, and some have not. And so seniors who have a difficult time traveling down there, the Water Coalition has been bringing filters to their houses and helping them with the installation, because it is rather simple, but it's not that simple.
Okay.
Even though I have relatively strong hands and arms, I needed my pliers to be able to unscrew the existing adapter that was in the sink, and then screw in the new adapters that come with the water filters. So water issues are here, and they are throughout the city of Newark. There is no ward that is spared from having lead water issues. So when they say the East Ward is clean, that is not accurate. So there's a lot of inaccurate information being bantered about by the city, because the city hired the same PR firm that Flint, Michigan utilized to say that their water was fine and good and clean to drink. And our water is 5 times more contaminated than Flint, Michigan. So it's a much seriouser
at this point here,
yes.
I know you talked about the Booker administration when the kids cut off the water fountains. But at this point in time, where we at now, who do you blame?
Well, here's the thing. When your administrators are aware of